This year, as a participant, I'm very proud that we got Yezi in. I think it's been fantastic for Yezi to have had this exposure. We are unique, I guess, as a seafood versus all the other more traditionally inclined food restaurants. And this exposure that we've had, it's been great. A new audience of people who become fans today. And all in all, I love MIGF anyway, so I'm really, really glad that we joined.
First time I've been up to the stratosphere. Beautiful panorama of the city. Incredible. Great venue. Food was fantastic. A real different twist on, quite a traditional Chinese dish, Steamboat, but done in a very modern and, interesting way. So excellent.
Love it. Me and my husband love Steamboat. Especially tonight, it's very unique. The soup, truffle, mushroom, fantastic. Love it.
I'm very impressed tonight. Traditionally, Steamboat is sort of roadside or a very traditional Chinese restaurant kind of food. But I never expect they could be brought up to this level in a fine dining atmosphere and served with a kind of quality. Mixture with the imported style from Japan, from Canada, and it's really beautiful.
As a Chinese tradition, we always love Steamboat. Steamboat is the easiest way to have dinner. So I always come, I'm always a regular here as well.
Very nice discovery that I just had, the coconut avocado. It's quite amazing. I can tell you it's spectacular. The best ever.
Tonight is more special in presentation, in the way of companies, in the way of things is being served. Normally we just come very casually, we do not really dress up, we just enjoy ourselves. But this place I would highly recommend as a family gatherings, client entertainment. Yeah, very nice place.
I would say the soup, truffle mushroom, fantastic, especially the juda and the Alassane crab, the snow crab. That's fantastic, yeah.
I love the truffle broth. That's so unexpected and such a brilliant combination together with the food. I love the prawn balls. The texture was just, unbelievably exciting. And of course the Alaskan crab, that was brilliant.
I would like to claim above my partner that I wanted Yezi into this specifically for the added value that I think we could give to the festival and for what the festival could give back to us. And I'm really, really glad that, I had a great chat with Steve and Sue, and they persuaded me to reconsider, and I'm really glad that I fought for Yezi to come back into the MIGF when initially perhaps we decided not to, being not a traditional restaurant which you would think should come into MIGF. But it's been a great decision to make. And it surprised us to come in and perform so well, and I think it's surprising people now and making them rethink about the fact that Steamboat, traditionally not what you'd call savoir-faire food, but now rethink it. Real food lovers are giving us a thumbs up. So
this restaurant serve like fine dining in Steamboat. I think it's one of the kind. Maybe if you do not, if you have some budget on spending, I think this will be the right place, ideal place for you though.
Steamboat has not been really viewed from the culinary industry as a fine art. It's always been a very Asian Chinese thing where families come together and eat. So Steamboat is actually one of my favorite foods. It's a great hangover food, and at the roof we do drink a lot, and we need our hot broth the next day. So what started as a labor of love just for our personal taste has now grown, and we've got a great team with great chefs, and we've experimented. A young team have experimented with all the different flavors, how we can merge Western flavors, Asian flavors, and deliver it in a traditional way. So we had the honor of the ambassador of Brazil and Steve's old friend, a very esteemed gentleman, to give their comments, and I was very taken aback, and I'm very humbled that everyone enjoyed it so much. So I wasn't expecting such compliments, so it's been a great night for us.
Look, it can be anything. As long as people are passionate about what they're doing, it shows through in the food and the presentation, and it's all fun.
More food for us to eat, more food for us to taste, and more restaurants that he can introduce, especially to the tourism industry. This is fantastic. For Malaysia.
As someone who wants to look for good food, and when you have all the nice food under one roof like the MIGF, where all the outlets, the chefs display their nice, delicious creations, and we get a chance to experience and get to know about this establishment. So I think it's a pretty good idea. Yeah?
This kind of festival is very important, especially for people like me that is a foreigner. So I didn't know anything about it. I just knew that I was gonna be in a country with Malays, Chinese, Indians, and this culture and the different foods. And this is very important. And I think this kind of festival is very important.
Steve and Sue embody what the festival is all about. It's about having fun over great food with friends, and they've kept that brand promise. And I think the MIGF has grown very, very nicely over the years, and I hope that they continue to pick up new fans and continue making the great event that it is.
We didn't know how we were going to sit among the other restaurants, how our cuisine would be categorized. But we were honored that we were invited, and we says, why not? If for nothing at all, it's just the experience and to expose Yezi to people who are used to fine cuisine, to say that, hey, wait a minute, we can break all traditional thought that Steamboat, being a common food on the street, can actually be elevated to a fine dining status. And I think we were justified tonight based on the response, and we are absolutely grateful and do not regret that we got the call from Steve and Sue, who insisted we came in regardless of what category we fell under.